so it feels like I don't know when the last time it was that I did a love vibe. But anyway, greetings. We're here. Hope everybody's doing well. Um, so yeah, I had to make time to do this. Otherwise, it would probably take me forever to get around to doing this. So anybody that has texted me or whatever, and I have not responded yet to your text message or called you back, if you're any of my people watching, if I was to like answer y'all phone calls, I probably wouldn't be able to get anything done. So I had to do this. Let me do this for my YouTube people. I have not done a general guidance in a minute. What's up, everyone? So I'm gonna do that. I appreciate you guys for joining. I hope everyone's day is going well. I hope everyone's evening, wherever and whenever you're watching this. This is a timeless read. This is for you. Hello. All right, so let's tap into the love vibes surrounding the energies. If this is for you, you'll know that it's for you. If it's not meant for you, just discard it. Some parts of the reading may stand out to you versus other parts of it. You know, use your discernment, use your own discretion. Okay. Hey, Ashe. Amen. Holy Spirit, thank you for your loving guidance, your wisdom, your truth. I ask for divine wisdom to come through this message for those who are meant to receive it, those who you sent here to receive it. May they use their own discernment, their own divine guidance, that they only hear your voice and the way that you intend for this message to be heard. As a divine vessel, God, lead my mouth to what it is that you want me to speak, what it is that you want me to hear, see with my spiritual eyes and my physical eyes. Magnetize the right cards to my hands. Help me to accurately and read the cards in the way that you see fit for me to read them. Holy Spirit, I also ask that the angels and our divine council and our warrior spirits protect and shield this reading from any lower vibrational energies and activities, demonic forces and spirits. We close all demonic portals and gateways. Any spirits that try to infiltrate this reading on the viewer's end, we block it and we bind it. Any spirits of confusion, despair, lack, rejection, inadequacy, any of those spirits, we remove them, we rebuke them, we bind them up, we cast them out, and we loose an energy of peace, clarity, and joy that surpasses all understanding. Only that what you can give to us, self-love and divine direction and inspiration from this reading in whatever way that you see fit. Amen and Ashe. Thank you to the angels and ancestors as well for being present with us. What is the energy surrounding this connection? What is the energy? What is the energy surrounding this connection, Holy Spirit? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Game of Love. Game of Love came out. I'm going to keep pulling until Spirit says stop. We have Aloneness. Okay, Spirit says just these two cards for now. Okay, so you might have to discern what energies you're in. Which energy are you coming in? You might resonate with both sides, but I feel like Spirit wanted me to pull it this way for a reason. Okay, so the Game of Love is like someone in this situation is possibly experiencing or feels like this connection is like this back and forth game that they can't win. It's like this dance. It's some sort, like some form or sort of confusion that someone is feeling. And on the other end, someone is feeling kind of like this stillness and desiring to be alone right now. Could be a lot of inner reflecting at this time. I feel more so a feminine energy is in this place of kind of just being detached and within self at this time, just going within self. I'm seeing a lot of grounded energy or seeking, desiring to ground self. On the opposite end, this might be a feminine, but I feel it's more so masculine energy is like feeling like there's this game, this back and forth game or dance in this connection where there's no meeting, there's no balance. Might be a lack of structure in this person's eyes. Someone has gotten the message that there needs to be stability in this. I feel like the masculine energy might have tried to play games because that's what they felt most comfortable in. This is not making excuses. This is just me reading the energies and, you know, assessing it accordingly. This person might have felt comfortable playing games rather than stabilizing the connection or the energy. It was like this is their best way, and it's kind of like keeping each other at arm's length. If you can see the dance, they're arm's length of one another. Let's pull more on this. There's tigers. Been seeing tigers a lot. This is the courage of, yeah, this is the energy that it takes. Some of you, the courage is letting go and being okay with being in solitude and going within. And on the other person's end, the courage is coming out of this game, like playing this back and forth game with love. I'll hold on to the tarot for a second. I'm going to use the Denied Shadow Oracle just to tap into the energies that are underneath the surface of all of this. Holy Spirit, thank you for your love and guidance. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to everyone on the chat. Greetings. Inner child, be kind to yourself and let your creativity flow. So that is the energy underneath the surface. Is the inner child desires to be creative, desires to flow. And the key to this is also being kind to yourselves during this process of where you are within yourselves and within the connection that you're in. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Insecurity. Someone is unsure of themselves. So someone's also dealing with inner insecurities. And I feel like the root of this deals with stability. Someone doesn't feel grounded and stable within themselves. They lack in that self-security. There's an emphasis on green. So it's heart chakra energy, but I also feel like root chakra, maybe even sacral chakra energy that might be imbalanced. Need some healing work. Need some tending to. Integrity, act in love and act with conscience or conscience. Sorry, hope I'm saying that right. So someone has to be integritous in the situation. Could be the person that is the game player or felt comfortable playing games, keeping this person at arm's length, doing anything to hold on. It's like this energy, I'm going to hold on to you, but I'm going to keep you at arm's length. I'm not going to allow you too close. And I feel like this, again, it goes back to the insecurity. It goes back to the inner child, which a lot of our wounds stem from. So this could be your person's energy or could even be your energy. There could be, you know, there's always a way to find yourself in other people, you know, whatever they're mirroring or whatever they're projecting. There's always some sort of remnant that you can find within yourself, whether you mastered that part of yourself or there's still points within yourself that you're still struggling, or not so much struggling, but still working through and growing through those same things. You know what I mean? So I hope that makes sense. But this person, their security, I feel like when it comes to the game, they look at love as a game. They look at it as like tit for tat, or you do this, if you say this, if you don't respond back for 3 days, if they respond back, that means they care. Like little silly games. Men and women do that, you know, different games that people play. So whoever is the one that's playing these petty games to kind of, it's like a push and pull. No, hold on to you. No, you gotta go. It's like this person's confused. And it's all based in insecurity that stems from the inner child. They're being called to walk in integrity, or if this is your energy, someone's being called to act in integrity. So let's see, in depth, what is going on in this connection? What is going on? Top row is the game of love. person. Top row is a game of love, person, or energy. Four of Cups. The Death card. Let's move this out of the way. Ace of Pentacles. Black Newman. It's an additional card in this deck. I'll get into it in a second. One more. White Newman. Wow. You have two Newmans. Someone, the aloneness card is someone is like finding peace in solitude, or someone is struggling. It's either you're finding peace in solitude or you're struggling to find peace in solitude or in your alone time. But this is helping to ground yourself, ground the energy within self. Bottom row is the alone, the person that resonates with the aloneness card, the self-reflective energy. Well, you got a lot of cards. Whoever this person that resonates with this. Five of Cups. Eight of Wands. The Lovers. Shout out to whoever gifted this for my birthday. It was on my Amazon wish list and someone gifted it to me. I love this deck. Thank you. Six of Wands. My goodness, I'm trying to pick these cards up. Four of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, and the card, extra card that flipped out was the Four of Swords. So, let's see. The person that is playing the games and keeping the other at arm's length, your energy Four of Cups and the Death card, it's like either you're going to take this opportunity for new or not. Because the black Newman represents endings. The white Newman represents new beginnings and creativity. So in order for newness to come in, something has to end, something has to die. I feel like this person that's playing these games, I'm getting two messages from this. They might be reaching for some type of status, some type of belief of what status is. And I feel like Spirit's trying to end that ego, that egoic belief system, striving for success, that success coming from a place of emptiness, coming from a place of, it's not coming from the soul, it's not coming from the heart. With the Four of Cups, it's an absence of emotional fulfillment and contentment and joy. So it's like, I'm going to seek outside of myself for that. This person may be withholding love and giving true offers because they see themselves as a prize in a sense. Like someone needs to be reaching for them. It's like, prove your love to me is one of this person's games. Prove that you want me. Prove that I'm valuable in your eyes. And this might resonate with you in some instance as well, or maybe this is, like I said, something maybe that you've healed from, you've grown from, so you can understand where this comes from within this person, if this is your person's energy. That makes sense. But I feel like this person's game is like, I want you to prove, because this person may have a lot of people reaching for them for their attention or for their time, whether it's romantic or whether it's just, you know, people constantly wanting to be around them. They're the life of the party, or they have a nice house and everybody wants to, you know, hang out at their house, or they have a nice car and everyone, it's like something that this person has that everybody wants, and it's like, I want you to prove this to me. And it's deep within the heart chakra, is a deep pain, it's a deep desire to be validated. With the Death card, the Death card is a woman riding through with her white horse. So she herself, it's like this Santa Muerte energy. It's a holy death. I'm coming to you in love and in peace, but I'm coming to annihilate your demons. And this is the higher self. I feel like the top row is a heavy masculine energy, but feminines, you can also operate in your masculine as well. Of course, we're both energies. I feel like the top row is masculine, And the feminine is the death card, coming in to annihilate these demons, to bring a change and bring new beginnings. This white horse, I seen it when I was shuffling the first cards. I was shuffling the love cards, this deck. I seen a horse in my mind's eye. This is the white energy of the white Newman. This is that new beginning. This is the change coming in to bring death. Black Newman as well. It's a balance. Black, white, shadow, light. Coming in to bring shift, coming in to bring change. This person has a choice and they're being offered something. And I feel like Spirit is saying this as well, is like, this other person that you're playing games with, don't think that you're the only one that's reaching for them or that desires them, because you're not. And that's not to be, because this person needs a wake-up call a little bit, and maybe they are getting that wake-up call, because this person could have withheld a lot of emotions from you, never really telling you how they feel, feeling like, well, I won't feel secure or safe until you show me that you're worthy. And I feel like this person doesn't really have to work for love, because, or work for, it's kind of like things just come to them. You see how this man's hand is open? It's like he just assumes that something's coming to him. This is a good energy to have if you're in a place where you're disappointed and you feel like, you know, like you have not received what you want yet, and you're seeing other people getting what you desire, or people winning around you, and you feel like you're still waiting for your blessing, and you have this receptive energy, you have this openness of waiting for things to come. But I feel like in this person's instance, they play games. So their hand is like, I just assume that I'm going to get what I want. Spirit has blessed this person with divine love, the Ace of Cups, pure love. This person has their hand open to it, but they're not giving anything. Four of Cups is like, it's a shutdown. I have nothing to give. There's a lot of fruitfulness and abundance. You see this person's feet, like their tip of their toes, like their whole feet is not engaging with the water. It's not fully dipped in the water. So this person's not fully walking in their emotions. They're not fully embracing their heart. They're kind of one foot in a little bit, or just like kind of tapping into it, kind of feeling into it, kind of connected to it, but not fully tapping in and connecting with their emotions and their feelings, or the abundance of love that they feel. This person is, they're being selfish, but I feel like it's coming from that false sense of security and protecting themselves. I got to protect myself. So the person that identifies with the aloneness energy, the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is that this was a disappointment. You guys might have felt very trapped by this energy at one point. So it's interesting how the top row, their card starts off with the Four of Cups, and then the bottom card starts off with the Five of Cups, the other person's energy and the connection. So the Five of Cups, there was disappointment. Someone might even said, I'm just going to let this connection go. Or I'm going to allow the emotions, I'm going to emotionally detach from this, or the heaviness of this connection, I'm going to detach from that. This could have happened around a full moon cycle. For some of you, there is a lot of some type of something was concluded, or something became very clear to the person that resonates with the aloneness card, the self-reflective energy. Something became very clear. The Eight of Wands energy, there's still something that is bound to, something that's bound to be created. This looks like sperms trying to reach an egg. So it's still like some type of movement. It's like something is trying to stick. Something wants to come forth. Something wants to come forth out of this situation or this connection. But some of you guys can be very fertile at this time, whether it's physically fertile, you know, as far as giving birth, or your person is fertile as far as giving birth, or this is with energy and manifestation. There is something with the root chakra and the sacral chakra. For those of you that have been sexually intimate with your person, that is something that brings a lot of transformative energy. You guys might have found that as soon as you guys added sex to the equation, your life shifted very quickly. Or as soon as there was some sort of intimacy with, whether it was sex, whether it was kissing, whether it was touching, whether it was the idea of sex with this person, or um, the passion of this connection, it triggers change and transformation. With the Lovers card, someone, I feel like with the Lovers in this instance, someone had to really reflect on themselves. Someone had to reflect on um, their own toxicity, their own ways. Because I feel like although you can see the potential, and some of you guys might have been tempted to let this connection go, if there's another person involved, for some of you, there's multiple people involved in this connection, not just romantic suitors, but family or friends or just some type of interferences. I feel like you guys might have been kind of tempted to release this because you didn't want to deal with the so-called drama surrounding all of these people being involved or something like that. But I feel for others of you, during this self-reflective period, the self-reflection led to seeing parts of the self that may have been toxic to the situation, or just kind of being open to correcting the self and seeing the error in your ways on as far as how you participate in this connection, or just doing your own inner healing and work, which still ties into the connection of how it can negatively affect the connection and stop the movement and transformation and birth. For others of you, it's like, okay, well, I'm fertile, or I have the potential to be fertile, or this person does, and I know that there's another party involved, or there's potentially multiple parties involved. I'm not going to have sex with this person anymore, or I'm going to be careful not to have sex with this person at all because of that until they clear this up. There's something with like sexual transmutation as well, or not wanting to pick up other people's energies in your wound, or take on other whatever, whether it's masculine or feminine energies, not wanting to take that energy on by laying with this person, because you may know that there's multiple people. You see this Ace of Pentacles, it's multiple people reaching for this one pentacle. So I feel like you both may be desired by multiple people, or you both may be dealing with people or dating or talking to multiple people, and it's just kind of like, I'm choosing not to tie myself to this. Even though you may feel like this is your person, or maybe this is a partner of yours or someone that you were dating, there's a level of protection with this. The Six of Wands. Six of Wands, I feel like your person, something about their persona and how they show up. You guys are both riding horses. So it's something about an energy that spirit is using you both as a catalyst to bring liberation, to free yourself of some type of energy, or to bring movement. Six of Wands is that this person's ego may be something that triggered you in the past, something about how they present themselves to others. I feel like you guys could see past the facade that they project out to public, the people in public. Your person could be someone that is in the public, or like some type of popular figure, or someone that is very popular amongst their friends, or just someone that is well liked, very attractive person. This person does come with a past. There might have been a tough past that this person has come from. A lot of you also will be receiving a victory after you heal whatever this is from the Five of Cups that you were guided to go into healing about. Four of Wands. Four of Wands is that for some of you guys are going to connect with an ancestor, or you have been connecting with an ancestor, or they want to connect with you. This is an elder, or this, if this is not an ancestor yet, they have not yet passed on. This is an elder that's connected to you, whether by soul tribe or blood, that is going to connect with you and impart some type of wisdom and shift your whole perspective. I feel like there's some type of cleansing. It's like a spiritual ritual of cleansing with an ancestor, or that your ancestor is going to lead you into, or an elder in your life presently that's going to assist you or lead you into. Eight of Pentacles. It's also another ancestor here too, I feel. This is a big, powerful masculine energy. I'm getting... They want you to cut something out of your life. It's like they want to... It's something that you've been working on, though. This is not the first time that you've been working on this spiritual process. It's something that you've been working towards. Something you've been healing. They want you to cut something out of the way. I'm going to pull, because the ancestors are here, I'm going to pull from the shaman deck if I can find it. It's somewhere in my room. I got to get it. But they want to work with you. So you guys are in a place of healing and recovering with the Four of Swords. This was the last card that fell out. It's not quite yet time for you guys to move forward. And it's like it's not quite yet time for new things to be birthed out of this connection. Because I feel like you guys are still healing. Your person is still healing. Your person has not quite made a decision about letting go of the old to fully embark into the new. Like they have not made that choice. And this choice is not solely dependent upon your connection, or the choice itself is not being presented as far as like doing this for your connection in hindsight, maybe, but it's more so about them choosing a new beginning for self, because your connection is connected to the new beginning, or it is a representation of what a new beginning is for this person. But this is more of a self, this is a choice and decision that they have to make for themselves, whether they are ready to let go of their past, their old energy, their old ways, in order for a new beginning. Either this person finds it very painful to let go and they want to pull themselves out of it, or they are being stubborn and don't want to pull themselves out of this energy. They want to stay where they are. For the person that is in self-reflective mode, you're still recovering, you're still healing, you're still cutting cords and releasing things that don't serve you as well. So there's no need to rush or try to force new energies or new beginnings just yet, because it's not suitable. It's like if you were to it's like giving birth to a child. It's not to say that spirit can't work a way around two teen parents having a baby. They don't have much finances. They don't have a place to live. They live with their parents still, A teen pregnancy is challenging, but that doesn't mean that it can't work out. It's just challenge. So to avoid that challenge, spirit is saying wait until you guys are prepared to give birth to what you're trying to give birth to in this connection. Wait till the circumstances are favorable. All right, let's see what the ancestors want to say, and I have to get my other card. Okay. All right, ancestors, our beloved ancestors who have our best intentions. What is it that you wise beings want us to know at this time in regards to these connections? Okay. Offerings, wealth. So some of your answers want you to give some offerings. Show your gratitude and your appreciation is an offering as well, I'm hearing. Some of you guys already have an ancestor altar. You guys may have already offered some things to your ancestors, like things that they like. I'm getting sacrificing something that you need to let go of is an offering as well. So like, let's say it could be fasting, giving up something that you do in indulgence. If it's social media, I'll say as an example, shopping addictions or habits, smoking, whatever it is. Spirit saying offer it up for now, like give it up, let it go. And this will be a very powerful, like you will see the wealth and the abundance in that. Disperse with the rattle. There's something with snakes as well. Snake spirits is coming up a lot. I'm going to read a little bit from these books, or from the book, sorry, about these two cards, just to get a little more in depth. But there's something about snakes. I feel like learning and seeing past your own deception, or seeing the deception within what this person is projecting, is helping you to, it's like a strategy to show you what to release or how to release it. Okay, so the rattle says, this appears to scatter the illusions of your conscious mind. As you shake this sacred shamanic instrument, its high tones resonate in your head and the upper parts of your body, clearing your mind and planting seeds of purity. So this could be a good method for crown chakra clearing. They do have rattle meditations on YouTube. I actually looked it up recently for one of my sisters, that this card came out for her, and they do have it. If you have a rattle, if you have access to get a rattle, or you can make your own rattle, that would be good for clearing crown chakra or just gaining clarity. To the shaman, rattles embody the sacred forces of the cosmos through its sounds, masculine and feminine structure, the seeds within and its connection to trance. You have spread yourself too thin, and the rattle asks you to shake things up. You have a destiny to fulfill, to sustain the order of existence. As you step up to the challenge, work with the rattle to invoke the medicine of your great power animals and assistance from the spirit worlds. Create sacred space and direct energy and prayers with intentions as you work with the rattle to spread healing to the world. The rattle will help you disperse any lower energies that are preventing you from walking your chosen path. Tune into the healing, high-frequency pitch of the rattle to connect to this instrument's shamanic power. Okay. So this is connected to Africa, the Caribbean, Mexico, North America, Egyptian, and also Native culture, Native American culture as well. So that might resonate with some of you. Hey, sis. So that's their message. Let's see, the offerings, the offerings card. Okay, it says it's time to give back. Make a list of everything you are grateful for, and you will soon notice how rich you really are. To receive, one must give. Everything is interconnected, so when you give, abundance will flow back to you in some form. Spirit provides for our needs, so make offerings and thanksgiving for all you have and all you are a regular practice. That doesn't make sense, but anyway. This can be done daily, anywhere at any time, to great effect. Offerings can be made in many forms, such as fruit, nuts, and candles. Whatever you give is greater when infused with gratitude. Give something that is of importance or value to you. I can't make this up. I have not read every card in this deck, so I didn't know that. But anyway, it says, give something that is of importance or value to you, for then you are really giving. You can also make an offering through prayer, song, or by saying a simple thank you. Be humble and thankful. Hold the offering to your heart and allow it to become a blessing. This practice will enhance your connection with spirit and invite abundance to your way, to come your way. All right, so yeah, sometimes offerings is giving when you don't really feel like giving. And that doesn't mean like, it's in a way where it's just like, let's say the biggest sacrifice is, for me at least in my experience, is like when you feel like shit and you really don't feel good about where you're at within yourself, and you still give to people anyway, and it's like, it shifts the energy. It actually gives you a sense of gratitude. It's like you still have the ability to give back. You still have the ability to love, even when it's hard, even when it hurts. That also in itself is a sacrifice, an offering, a beautiful offering. So that's just a note. So let's see, what is the energy going on in this connection? Awakening, ancient knowledge, memories, and connection. Number 3. Whoever resonates with the self-reflecting energy, there's cleansing and purification that's happening. Remember how I was saying that an ancestor is going to come, or an elder is going to come to you and assist you with your purification and your healing process. There's a lot of ancient wisdom and knowledge that you're tapping into, sacred practices, sacred rituals of healing, helping you to connect further and deeper to yourself, to your roots, to not just your earth family and ancestors, but your galactic, the spirit realm, the connection of who they are in the higher realms, not who you know them to be in this physical realm, but also the higher self, the higher being of them and who they are in that space and spirit realm. So there's a lot of downloads also that's coming. I feel like the more and more that you guys cleanse, the more your mind is going to be set on love. And when I mean love, I mean universal, divine, loving energy, not just romantic, loving energy, not just given to one single person. Celestial, assistance, angelic messages, guidance, and enlightenment. So your person, and there's something with Archangel Metatron that might resonate with you guys as well. Some of you guys are seeing a lot of signs and symbols. Your person might actually resonate with sigil work, sigil magic, or something like that. This might be a trigger warning for someone out there. I have mixed feelings about, like, I have a higher understanding of the science of working with certain spirits and beings, but you have to be very careful and you have to tread lightly in what your knowledge of those things are and what your intentions are. A lot of people work with the Baphomet, because I'm seeing the Baphomet symbol in the Ace of Pentacles that's standing out to me. Your person might have worked with some type of Satanism or Luciferian work. So your person could be into the occult. I feel like it's part of that energy. They're tied to that, and it's like they might have done it in ignorance. They might have done it from a place of hastiness, desperation. I don't feel like your person is negative or a dark person, evil, because your person has a higher calling, but it's kind of like they're trying to manifest a life for themselves that they're not meant to walk the path of. This energy can be corrected, it can be broken. Whatever this pact was that they made, or this ignorant pact, I feel like your person didn't have self-knowledge when they did this. Maybe they were a baby in their spiritual path, or they just kind of tapped into stuff that they didn't have any business tapping into before their time, or before they had a real understanding of those things that they were tapping into, if that makes sense. They're getting a lot of downloads from their angelic, their guides, their ancestors. They are seeing signs and synchronicities and symbols. The person that is doing the cleansing work and the healing and all of that, through your cleansing and healing, it's like your work, maybe even your prayers, your divine offerings to your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, being an offering in service to the Most High, you're helping to break these energies, like break these dark covenants. This person didn't know any better. That's what I'm getting from this. That's for some of you, not everybody, but for those of you that doesn't resonate with, and don't shut it out just because it sounds scary and all of that. Like, that's these things, you're not to fear that stuff. It's powerful, but it's not of a higher power. It is, at the end of the day, you have dominion over those energies, those spirits, those beings. It's not something for you to fear. You feed it more energy by feeding it your light and feeding it your fear. Don't do that. For some of you, if that truly, truly does not resonate, that your person, was into that or into those types of things, or have done that, whether you have knowledge of it on a conscious level, or deep down within yourself that might have happened, even if that doesn't resonate with you, your person's still receiving divine angelic messages. They resonate with Archangel Metatron. So Let's see how you guys feel. What do you guys want to say? But you guys have to meet me in my extended. No, I'm just playing. I don't have no damn extended. I don't know. Not knocking the hustle, you know. I get it. Okay. Let's see how this person feels and how you feel, or you know how you feel, but you know, we want to get further clarification. We're gonna pull on it. And then what do you guys want to say to one another? I hate making these long readings. Like, I don't intend to make them long, but they just come out like that. It just be like that sometimes. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity. What is the message? As far as how top row, how does top row person feel about bottom row? And bottom row, how do you feel about top person? Top row, Holy Spirit, guide me, lead me. Lead me to the right reading. You such a lame. Whatever you say sticks to you like glue 10 times. Whatever you say to me sticks to you like glue. Hater you. You're so pathetic. Trolls, they come around when you tapping on something. Oh, one thing too, you guys, like, shield and protect your energy, because the thing about narcissists too, they project like they have your best intentions, but as soon as you piss them off or you don't bend to their will, because we don't owe anybody anything. When you don't bend to, you know, the demonic narcissist people, they turn on you. They go right back to their evil ways. They don't stick to their true, they lose character. They can't stay in character for too long. They'll apologize. They'll be nice to you as long as they can get something out of you. And when it doesn't work, you're back to being whatever, every name out of the book. That's how you know you're dealing with a narcissist, y'all. I'm just saying. Whether it's friends, whether it's strangers, whether it's a family member, whether it's a so-called lover, that's how you know. They don't have your best intentions. They can't stay in character. They don't have unconditional love. They tell you they love you or they care about you or they have your best intentions, but as soon as you do something that they don't like and they demonize you and they talk down to you, that's how you know. Narcissists. All right. Demons. How does this person feel? It's like those, you know those dudes on the street where they try to holler at you and they be like, hey, Ma, what's up? You look good, blah, blah, blah. And you ignore them because you have a right to say no to their advances, especially if they're being disrespectful. You have a right to say no. And then they go, well, forget you then, biatch, blah, blah, blah. You ain't that cute anyway. Same thing. All right. Spirit, you're going to help me split the deck between, yep, okay. And it's funny how when I was exposing like Satan work and demon work, that demon came out of nowhere and tried to attack me. That's funny. You hit a dog, they holler. Oh, it's funny. Just expose yourself. You're a fucking demon. You're going to continuously get blocked. So just, I guess, have fun doing what you do. Demons. All right. And I'm not talking, your person, I don't get that your person is like that towards you. So I have to differentiate the energy. I'm glad this is happening because Spirit is showing me something. So, and also to show you something. So there's a difference between a narcissist person. So your person, even though they might have been dwelling in those dark energies, it was ignorance. It was from a place of hastiness, fear, maybe in their youth. Your person has never disrespected you in a way where they've turned on you or they talk bad about you, they've abused you. That's not the energy. That's a karmic energy. Karmic partner energies or karmic friends, family, strangers, karmic people that come into your life. Those energies. Because demons, they are deceptive. They deal with confusion. They themselves are confused. I don't feel like your person disrespects you. They don't call you names. They don't cuss you out. That's not a divine partnership. That's the difference. All right. How does this person feel? Or what do they want to say? Holy Spirit. Pile. Top row. Excuse me. Top row. All right. They said 3. And I've been seeing that a lot. A lot of readers are getting attacked in different ways. Like even readers that are getting their channels duplicated, like these fake pages making accounts to scam and money or whatever to get money out of viewers and stuff like that. That's even a spiritual attack. A lot of readers are getting attacked spiritually. Those are the ones, I'm not going to say all of them that are being duplicated are, I have to be careful with how I say this. Some of them are like, they are spitting some real stuff. So that's why they're being attacked. AI and all of that. Attacking their channels. All this other stuff. Okay. It's a lot. When you do spiritual work, you are up for that. It is what it is. Okay. So you have the top row person. They feel incredibly drawn towards you in this connection. Remember how I was saying there's something with the sacral chakra, or it's like an energy of passion. Not all of you have been sexually intimate with your person, but if you have, it's an energy. It's not really coming from the sexual aspect. It's the drawingness towards the connection. This person feels and views you as being the one. That's why for some of them, they hold, they kept arm's length to kind of keep you away a little bit. And we already got it into the root of what that is. As inner child wounds, dealing with their insecurities. Okay. I feel a strong conviction to tell you everything. This person wants to be completely honest with you about who they are, what, you know, what they've been through. Like they want to be an open book, like just pure open book. Just let me just tell you what it is. Let me tell you all about me. Like they want to feel comfortable with expressing themselves to you without their fears, without those boundaries. Then you have, I feel like it's best to stay away right now. So that's the push and pull energy. But I feel like it is best for them to stay away until their energy is more grounded. Because their energy is not grounded. All right. Bottom row, the person dealing with the self-reflection. I feel divinely convicted to honor our union. So those of you that resonate with that, the bottom row pile that we've been reading on, you feel a conviction to honor the connection, because not honor it in a way where you are giving away your power or disrespecting yourself, but honor it because Honor it in a way that spirit has called you to honor the connection, because you know that there's a divine connection in a way where there's some type of divine purpose behind it. And part of honoring the union is honoring yourself within the union. Does that make sense? And you have, I feel stuck in a situation that I know doesn't serve me. So that's why there's a lot of healing taking place. Some of you guys may be dealing with multiple parties. Like I said, it's not just one person. Some of you, it's both of you, or one other party than this person. Or it's like, you know, that there's certain parts of yourself that does not serve you, that you're working through. I feel like you don't truly understand why I am the way that I am. For some of you, you feel like your person has misjudged you or sees you in a certain light or truth that's not true. That could be different things for different people, if that even resonates with you. And then I feel like there's something or someone trying to separate us. You guys can sense some type of warfare, whether it's spiritual warfare and or because spiritual warfare doesn't have to be people outside of the connection. It could be internal struggles and battles that this person has, ties that they have spiritually that they have to release. Bottom row, you want this person to know that you keep up with them. You have keepsakes of them, whether it's pictures, whether it's videos, whether it's things that you guys have together, that you keep up with them. You have keepsakes. It's kind of like, could be photo albums. It could be like as a form of, I feel like, admiration and love, like, you know, this is my person, this is my baby, blah, blah, blah. Or just, you know, that's what I get, fondness from this energy. I don't get stalker and like, I don't get that type of energy. You want your person to be patient with you. Please wait for me. I don't feel like this is you saying, oh, don't leave me. I don't get that. I feel like this is more of just be patient with me. Don't get it confused. I love you and I always will. Your person or top row person, their message is, if there was someone else, you would definitely know. So they're not in a relationship with anyone at the moment. And if they're talking to people or a person, they're not in a relationship with them still. I've never experienced unconditional love. So they want you to know that this love energy is very foreign to them. And sometimes I get sad when I see that card, because it's unfortunate. Like, some of us have not really received unconditional love from people. And the first unconditional love you should receive is from the home. But some children don't always get to experience that, because they might grow up in a household where their family doesn't know how to give love unconditionally, or their parents, unfortunately, might have been narcissistic, or whoever raised them. So they're not used to just being loved just because of who they are and just freely being loved. It's, I love you only if you have good grades, or only if you clean up, or only if you do this that I want you to do, or you didn't do what mama said, so I'm going to ignore you. That's not good. So this person with your type of energy, it's foreign, it's scary. Unfortunately, I realized I didn't see your worth at first. So yeah, this person didn't see the worth of, not that they didn't see you as like a worthy person. It's more like the whole big picture. Even if they don't have the full big picture, they know in some way now that, okay, no, this is really something significant. This person really does mean something to me. And the first card that came out for them was, I feel like without a doubt, you are my one. So they feel like without a doubt, like this person has to be the one, because they're set apart from the others, or I haven't even received a love like this, not even from my mother, not even from my father. For some of them, like I said, it's sad to say that, but that does happen in some households. Some kids do not receive that. What is the energy coming in the foreseeable near coming future? Holy Spirit, thank you for your loving guidance. Thank you. I thank you for protection. I thank you for light. I thank you for love. I thank you for divine empowerment. Ganesh, hey. Thank you. Archangel Uriel, I thank you. Yemoya, Santa Muerte, thank you. Django, Oya, thank you. Grandfather, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Ooh, Curry, that's a good, you know, there's nothing wrong with financial health and wealth. So I like this card, how it says health rather than wealth. I like that. Financial health. Your finances are going to take a more positive turn, more positive shift. I feel like um, it's something that's deeply rooted. Like whatever you guys are working on financially or you have been working towards, this could be within your career or starting a career path, starting a business, or investing in some way, or a new chapter in your life. It's deeply rooted. It's going to be something that benefits not just you, but generations to come. And especially if you and your person, whatever it is that Spirit has called you to invest in this lifetime, it's going to benefit the both of you. If this is your divine counterpart that you're going to spend your life with, it's going to benefit your lineage is going to be fruitful and abundant, not just financially, but so many other blessings. Okay, what else? So you guys are going to start to see some type of change in your finances, even if it's a seed that you are planting. Whether you're seeing a branch, whether you're seeing a leaf of that, not a full blossom, regardless whatever you're getting, it's a shift, a positive shift in your financial area. In this connection, Spirit. Your commitment is being tested. So you guys have to get to a point where you get, somebody's person might look like Lil Fizz. I know this sounds so crazy. I know this sounds so crazy. In this moon, it looks like Little Fizz from B2K. I know, like, some of you might know him from Love and Hip Hop, but it's a group. It's a popular group when I was in middle school called B2K. It was a boy, like a black boy band in the U.S. For some of you that are not in the U.S., but they might have been popular in other places too. But somebody's person might look like Lil Fizz. I don't know why I was guided to say that. Anyway, or it could be a rapper or something. I really don't know. Okay, so you guys have to get to the point where you know that there's always going to be tests that come, especially in your connection, even with your person. But like the biggest test that you guys are going to have to understand with this connection and this commitment that you've been called, like there's a difference between being divinely called to a connection, because divine connections are divinely called by the divine, the most high. Your ancestors and your spiritual team work with you both. It's not a connection that you try to attach yourself to someone and you try to make it out to be something that it is not. It is something that divine spirit instructs you and guides you and leads you. Your ancestors guide you and lead you. They guide you on what to pray for. They guide you on what to work towards, manifest, to clear out, to cleanse, what to say even. Like you're being divinely guided by your higher self, by your spiritual team. So your person's biggest thing that you're going to be tested with is your person dealing with their identity issues, because they're at a process where they're breaking down all of their false selves. Coming out as the death card, whether you are a male or female feminine energy, you walk in your feminine energy, you might resonate with Oshun and Yemoya or Aphrodite, or if you're a man, even if you're in a heterosexual connection, you resonate more in your feminine energy. You yourself are a transitional being, a transitional light worker, shadow worker. When you come into people's lives, even when you speak words, and this is the thing, not everybody's gonna like what you have to say, but you bring change. So masculine or feminine forms and bodies, whatever, when you're in your femininity, your energy, you are a transitional person. You're transmuting energy. Your person, just being in your present, you show them who they are and who they are not. Whether they're ready to embrace who they are and let go of who they are not is up to them. They have a choice, or their choice is how long it's going to take, because it's inevitable. If they've been assigned to a certain purpose or calling, it's going to happen inevitably. How long is it going to take? It all depends on when this person is willing to let go of the mask. So you have to kind of have patience with the process of it all. That doesn't mean allow people to be doormat, or allow yourself to be a person's doormat and wait around for them to get it together. But it's like having divine understanding and having compassion for what a person is growing through. Oh my God, this person's so stupid. Get off my chat. Oh my God, I'm weak. Weak. Get off my chat. You're stupid. At this point, it's funny. I don't know what else to do but laugh. Oh my God. God, fix it. Oh my God, it's funny. Oh my goodness. All right. So you gotta have patience because your person has to let go of that false mask, insecurity. And they're doing it. It's not that it's not working. It's a culmination of energy. All right. Be bold and make the first move. Now, I'm going to clarify this. I already feel like I know what this is, but I'm going to clarify it. What I'm getting from that energy with be bold and make the first move is that I've said it in a few of my readings in the past, or I think it was in that how does your person feel? I don't remember what that pick a card reading that I just recently did was. In those piles, I was picking up being the light. Like, Spirit called one of you to, because when I think of the Lover's card in the traditional tarot, when you think of one of the lovers in the card, there's the angel present in the background. The feminine is looking up at the angel, and the masculine is looking at the feminine in the card, right? So the feminine body, aka the receptive energy, the receptive light energy, they are connecting with spirit. They're taking orders from spirit, the spiritual team, the higher self, the angels, the ancestors. They're taking guidance from them, the higher, the ones that can see above all, that is connected to the all, that is the Most High, the Alpha, the Omega. So they are receiving divine wisdom. They are the ones that is lighting the situation, because the other in the card is looking at the feminine. So being the light means that you're getting divine instructions on what moves to make, and you can't be in a place of intimidation from what's the word I'm looking for? Being timid. Can't come from a place of timidness and fear and waiting for the other person just because they're a man, or waiting just because, oh well, she seems like she's more mature than me, then I need to wait. You know what I mean? Whatever your masculine body, your person in the masculine body is, whether it's feminine or masculine body, or male or female body, whatever form the masculine comes in, you can't look to them to be the leader. Yeah, scared of rejection, as my sister, like all of that. You have to come bold, because you're walking in your divinity. There's no fear. It says, sis, you gotta, I'm sure you know what this scripture is, but basically I'm using scripture because it's affirmation. It is power in the word. What is it? It is, if God is for me, who can be against me, is one of them. There's another one that I shall fear no man but God, the higher spirit, the higher being, the higher self. Clarify this. Be bold and make the first move card. Spirit, what are you saying? What are you saying? Two of Pentacles. Bring fun into everything that you do. Juggling multiple priorities or jobs. An exceptional talent for multitasking. I'm going to read this in a metaphysical and spiritual way. The Two of Pentacles, in this instance, it says have fun or bring fun into everything you do. When you're being led to be bold and make a move, or make the first move in this situation or this instance, you have to be in a place of lightheartedness. Bring fun into the situation, not being so heavy, even when spirit is directing you to do things, because you have to come like a child. It says, come as a child, right, sis? As the child of the Most High, or that divine inner child essence within you, which we all have that seed of innocence within us, that inner child within us. It just has been hidden, it has been abused, it has been stuffed away, it has been ignored and neglected in the same way that we have felt others may have neglected us or rejected us. So we have to pull that love back out and love up on our inner child and bring him and her out again. So coming in that faith and heart of a child is what spirit requires and asks of us. And then an exceptional talent for multitasking. Exceptional talent is being in the physical but also being in the spirit realm at the same time. You're not too fartsy up in the sky, up in the spirit realm, hotep, peace, and all of that, but you can still be in the physical realm and still be your authentic self, still enjoy yourself. You're balanced in both energies. That's what I'm getting from this. Clarify this. Spirit is on fire, and I love it. And I love how God shows me through the enemies and through the fucking attacks. That's how we know. King of Swords. King of Swords energy. It says knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Speak public speaking and unemotional relationships. So in the near future of this situation, those of you that are getting the divine download from this reading, you're being given guidance ahead of time. Like Spirit's giving you this heads up right now, because you're going to be guided to speak in some type of way. You guys might be led not to necessarily with your person, but it could be in some type of public platform or something like that. Some of you guys might be seeking out divine wisdom from an elder. Like I said, I feel like there's an elder that's going to come into the picture. Unemotional relationships. So it's kind of like you cannot be emotional when you come into this space, because you don't want to block what spirit is saying to you. If you're too emotionally attached, we all know that. Let's use, for example, when we pull tarot cards. Anyone that's ever pulled cards on themselves, or oracle cards, tarot, whatever, on yourself trying to get a reading, when you're emotionally attached, you can't read the cards clear. You don't know what it's saying because you're too attached to the situation. You can't see. But when you're in a place where you're clear-minded and you're just open to what spirit has to say, you can read the cards like nothing, right? So yeah, I feel like you are experienced, you are knowledgeable enough to know what you're doing and how to proceed, but you're just being your authentic self. You know, you're taking things seriously, but you're also taking them in a lighthearted way as well. So your person will even be the very thing that will test you. Like I said, them being their inauthentic self. By, let's say, for example, when you tell your person how you feel about them, and then they shut down and be like, oh, word, oh, that's crazy. Sis, that's crazy. And you'll take it as like, oh no, he or she rejected me because they said, oh, that's crazy, instead of saying, oh, okay, you know, I feel the same, or I'm glad you told me how you felt, you know, whatever. In a way that is seemingly rejecting you, you cannot come from that place, because you got to see past the illusion. Your person is not being their authentic self. That does not mean that you you subjugate yourself, if that's even the right word. I don't know where that word just came from. That you put yourself in a place of being subject to illusion of participating in a connection where it's not an equal give and take, and this person may actually not have feelings for you, but you know the difference because this person's actions towards you is of love. I'm not getting an energy of abuse where they have sex with you and then they don't call you, and then they call you a bitch the next day. Like, I'm not getting that type of energy. It's not, I put my hands on you and then the next day, baby, I love you. It's not that type of energy. You got to know how to discern the difference between a person that is not being their authentic self, that is dealing with insecurity and fear, versus a person that is straight out abusive and narcissistic. You have to know the difference. And you'll know it's a divine connection because Spirit is giving you divine instructions that is to benefit you, not to harm you. Not to harm you. All right. That Jeremiah 29:11. All right. That was the reading, you guys. I hope that was a blessing and helpful. Gave you divine clarity. Sparked something for you. I hope that was helpful. I appreciate you guys so much. More than what you guys realize. I appreciate you guys being patient with me because I be healing and stuff, and I'm not always in the space to do general reads. It's a lot of energy, tapping into collective energies. Sometimes it's like longer, at least my collective reads, they take longer than my personal reads sometimes. Like they can go on and on and on, maybe sometimes for hours. So that's a lot of energy. So I'm not always in the perfect space or divine space to read collectively. So when I'm in the space, I'll let you guys know. Oh, wow, you texted at the same time. Yep. So I will be back soon. I'm hoping to, I plan on at least doing, hey Meredith, I plan on doing some ancestral readings and stuff and incorporate into those of you dealing with divine connections as far as the ancestors' guidance and instructions and all of that, because it's very important we tap into the help of our ancestors. They're there for a reason. They want to be there. So they want to help us. So I'm going to tap into more of that. And, you know, when I'm led to do the pick of cards and stuff as well, I'll be back on. And I thank you guys so much for watching. Be blessed, be safe, take care, enjoy the rest of your day, your evening, your night, wherever you are in the world. And I'll catch you soon. Peace.